It was Adolf Hitler who coined a propaganda technique he called the big lie, arguing that people may be more likely to believe colossal untruths because they would not believe that others would have the impudence to distort the truth so infamously. So in the big lie, there's always a certain force of credibility. The book Eat Right for Your Type makes the astounding claim that people with different blood types should eat different foods. Type O's are supposed to be like hunter and eat a lot of meat, whereas people with type A blood are supposed to eat less. In one of the world's most prestigious nutrition journals, a systematic review of the evidence supporting blood type diets was published. They didn't find any.
Hey guys, welcome to another video.
Everyone, today we're going to be talking about blood type diets.
Blood type diets for ulcerative colitis.
We just got a comment a couple of days ago from a nice gentleman who had tried a high-carbohydrate vegan diet like we do, but he thought that it didn't work for him, so he moved on to the blood type diet, and he thinks it's working. But if you look at his comment here, you'll see that he's currently active with ulcerative colitis. So he feels like he's got ulcerative colitis, he has it, and he's currently in a flare kind of situation. And so it's really interesting when we see these kind of things, because we want to be taking advice from people who are getting long-term results. And when we look at Shamiz over here, 4.5 years now, not a single flare-up on a high-carbohydrate, plant-based or vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, and just to mention, I think he mentioned that he's blood type O, so his body is designed to eat meat. Now,
apparently,
that is completely ridiculous, because we all know that our physiology is one that cannot eat meat. We cannot digest it. Well, we can digest it, but we digest it very poorly. And just the function of an omnivore to a herbivore or a frugivore, which we are, just doesn't make sense. It doesn't align. Our intestines are way too long to digest meat. It just rots in there and putrefies, and all sorts of damage happens when the rotting is happening. So it damages the intestinal lining wall, and there's a lot of toxin that comes out of those animal products, and it's not only meat.
Yeah, and so but going back to the blood type diet, does it actually make sense? Because every animal in the world eats a species-specific diet. So cows eat grass, sheep eat grass, lions eat meat. They all have their specific dietary requirements for their species. Take dogs, for example. Dogs are what you'd consider an actual omnivore, who can survive on eating animal foods like meat and can also survive on plants. So they can interchange quite happily. Dogs have 40 different blood types. Do you see dogs talking to each other in the street saying, "Oh, what kind of blood type are you?" And do you need to eat this food for your blood type?
They all pretty much eat the same food, don't
Dogs
they?
all eat the same food, even though they have 40 different blood types. Humans only have 4. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to look into some of the scientific research that's been done on the blood type diet. In terms of the book, it was a very popular publication, so the scientists had a look. Does it actually make any sense, and does it work? And we just got a compilation of some of the research that's been done on it for you now. So here's Dr. Michael Greger from nutritionfacts.org, and he's compiled a quick little video for you to have a look at.
In the Journal of the Norwegian Medical Association, there were a number of papers that came out of a day-long scientific seminar held by the Norwegian Society for Nutrition. They sought to determine blood type diets, visionary science or nonsense, and they concluded nonsense. What was so outrageous is that the blood type diet is promoted and justified in the book by supposed scientific arguments, yet the author takes no pains to prove his ideas, just presenting them simply as facts, taking advantage of people's ignorance of biology. His argument sounds scientific, and he uses lots of big words, but displays a fundamental misunderstanding of the science, describing the book's understanding some basic tenets of blood type biology as absurd. There should be no doubt that had the author practiced in Norway as opposed to Connecticut, he would be in violation of the so-called quack law. The book cites the work of blood type biochemists, but if you actually ask the actual experts as scientists, they say, obviously you have to keep an open mind, but not so open your brains fall out. It must be stated that an open mind should not extend to some of the non-scientific literature where there are books on the ABO blood type system of pure fantasy. The most recent and incredulous of these claims individuals of each ABO blood type must subscribe to a particular diet. So what should the overall assessment of this work be? The nicest thing you can say about the book is, well, it does have a good imagination. The diet is not as bad as some. Positive results reported by some individuals may well be due to a general improvement in health, in diet and lifestyle, less fat and sugar, more fruits and vegetables, less smoking, more exercise. Look, anything that gets people to eat fewer donuts. Right? But though this may get lost a bit in translation, professor of laboratory medicine at the Norwegian University of Sciences Analysis concluded that the author's learning must be considered junk and without scientific foundation. What did the new review find? They sifted through over 1,000 papers that might shed some light on the issue, and none of the studies showed an association between blood type diets and health-related outcomes. They conclude there's currently no evidence that an adherence to blood type diets will provide health benefits, despite the substantial presence and perseverance of blood type diets within the health industry.
So as we can see, the blood type diet has never been proven scientifically. Actually, it just doesn't make sense, and it seems like an absurd idea. So thinking of following the blood type diet for any situation, especially for ulcerative colitis, is just ludicrous. And when we look at our physiology, the high carbohydrate vegan diet is the best, and it helps the body heal the best. So that's what we recommend, and that's why it was so effective with helping people heal from ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease.
And there's another point that he brought up, and it was to do with remission. Okay, I think he said something like, "You're just in remission." But this is how we see remission. Okay, well, this is how we don't see remission. Well, if you are taking medication, if you don't have any symptoms, therefore you are in remission.
Makes sense.
And yeah, that does make sense. But there's one thing in there that I'm not taking, and that's medication. And therefore, I'm not in remission, I am healed. Because I don't need to take medication to suppress my symptoms.
Because you don't have any.
I don't have any symptoms.
You don't have any symptoms. In fact, so many people online are saying that, oh, you never had a colitis to begin with.
I know, that's pretty ridiculous. If that just says that, I didn't have. If they think that I didn't have ulcerative colitis in the first place, then you can guarantee that I'm healed. I'm living a normal life. I don't have to go to the bathroom. Don't have any urgency. So it's up to you guys. You choose what you want in your life, and we're trying to help you guys, just to give you as much information as possible to try and help other people get over this problem. Okay, and ulcerative colitis is not a quick fix. You're not going to be able to fix it straight away. Whatever diet you're on, it's never going to work instantly.
Yeah, and and this person who's commented on our video, saying that he tried a high carbohydrate vegan diet. Well, I can guarantee you this one thing: he didn't do it long enough, or he didn't do it properly. Because in our experience, every single person we work with that completes our program, they are healed and without medication. So
and they're happy. They have a life after colitis.
So there's something that this person wasn't quite doing right, and we'd like to reach out to this person. If you want to get in touch with us, we can help you, because you don't have to suffer with this disease. You don't
have to have flare-ups.
Don't have to have flare-ups. You don't have to take medication. You don't have to eat stuff that's not proper or not suitable for the human body.
Yeah, well,
and you definitely don't need meat. In fact, I'll just link up here a video that we did about whether you need meat or not
to eat ulcerative colitis.
When you have ulcerative colitis.
And also,
to eat ulcerative colitis.
Sorry, not to eat. I don't know if I stuffed that up, didn't I? Anyway, that's all right. We're human.
Yeah.
We make mistakes on my card. So there's another video as well that we will link, and that's why you shouldn't take medication, or why I don't take medication for ulcerative colitis. So we'll link that up there if you haven't seen it already. But again, thanks for staying tuned, guys. We want to bring out more videos as much as we can. So the more comments you ask, or the questions that you ask, we'll be more than happy to answer them. And just look at the results. Don't necessarily look at theory, because theory's up here. The results are here.
Yeah, and follow people who are getting the results that you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone's been through what you've got currently and is living a lifestyle that seems, or living a way that you want to live, then follow those results. If you want a lifestyle like what Shamiz has, then you got to follow what he does. It's just simple.
Yeah, it sure is. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Give this video a like if it's informational, and subscribe for more videos like this as well.
And actually, if you have any other questions or video ideas that you want us to do, just link it in the comments below, or type it in the comments below.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
And
see you next time.
Stay high carb healthy.
I forgot to do that, but
all good.
see you guys.